I feel like he's given stats too much time now, and stats could potentially hold. It doesn't mean that innovation will lose a fight if he takes it, but he's not in the same commanding position he was 5 seconds ago. Funny how the game changes that fast. Anyways, this Colossus will fall, and with the spread from the Terran army, it's already over. I mean, as I said earlier, it's just a matter of not making any mistakes, really. The Zealots are trying, but there's just too much Terran. Protoss can handle Zerg swarms. They don't handle Terran swarms too well. And that's the end of game 1.
All right.
Please excuse our technical difficulties.
Yes.
My sister is threatening to be a roadrunner.
Oh dear.
He knows the look. Meow.
Wow.
Mimi.
See? She's a roadrunner.
We were driving home yesterday and we saw a roadrunner on the street. It was
Aww.
awesome. We went shoot right across the street. I was wearing my Meep shirt, so I said, Meep Meep.
I wish Roadrunners actually made that sound.
You now have your email.
Actually, I blocked that out, but...
It was on there.
Yeah, I saw it.
The email, yeah.
The email. The password isn't, like, day 9.
You can see Dan Ann's password?
No, there was that one time we were watching one of his, and he, like, had to redo it. Because he typed it in, or he had to re-sign it, and he thought he brought the block up, and he didn't, and so then he had to, like, go and delete it and change his password. And we watched that a long time ago.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like, it's Astris, so...
That's fine. But him, I didn't think it was.
Really?
I thought that's what he implied was that it wasn't. Is that something you can turn on and off? Oh. Maybe he just didn't want them knowing how many digits it is.
I mean, unless it was an update.
Or unless he saw his his camera's looking at his keyboard or something.
Or alternatively, he could have typed it into the email section instead of the password section, so then it wouldn't have been Astris.
Oh. I've done that before. I'm not by myself. Or when I am by myself, fortunately, but
Yeah.
not when I'm not by myself.
Okay, that isn't a horribly noob statement.
Yeah, but I mean,
Those are the gold ones, right?
you could tell them that it harvests 7 per worker trip, whereas the blue harvests 5 per worker trip. Therefore, they have the exact number and know that it's equivalent to 1.5 bases that way. I'm being nitpicky.
Yes.
It's kind of intuitive, though. Why is it gold? What?
So the cheater resources has gold. Is that 10 or 12?
It should still be the 5-to-7 ratio.
Okay. I mean, is it 5? Is it 5 to 7 of 7, or is it just an additional?
Oh. You mean when the cheater resources is mining from a gold base?
Yes.
I would assume that it goes to 10, because I'm pretty sure it's set to 50%. And so then it's just the 5-to-7 is us rounding down. That's my understanding.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyways.
Spawning in the top left, the red wow, I can't even recognize their own race. I mean, that's just bad. Spawning in the top left, the red Protoss stats.
This, viewers, is what we call a Protoss.
I mean, not being able to tell someone's gender is bad sometimes, but yeah. It's not being able to see their race, anyways, or their species. Anyways, spawning in the bottom right, the blue Terran, Innovation.
When was this?
In the last workshop. At first.
Oh, at first.
Kind of.
Okay.
One of the
Yeah,
guest students.
the last one. I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, the last workshop.
Yeah, okay. Corner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she was in the corner.
Yeah.
You want to unshare the screen? I have it up.
Right. If they're paying attention, they'll now know what you're...
Well,
What?
I can actually show his. I mean, that'd be hard to find because it's not actually what he is on Skype.
Oh, yes, I know, but... Yeah.
And they have an extremely pixelated idea of what he looks like
Yeah.
from like 6 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is me in Croatia.
Being all cool in Croatia.
So now they officially know the race of Jairus Omega.
And actually, I don't think you can even gather what race you are in that picture.
I also think there's been an arm on like the side of the cast once or twice.
Maybe.
Yes, everyone, Jairus Omega is black. It wasn't that pixelated.
I think a lot of people would be confused based on their stereotypes as well.
Definitely add some main cast to the main, add some color to the main cast.
You won't get it quite yet. It's got a couple seconds.
I don't know if he was looking at the video though.
I was. What?
I just gestured to. Zephyr.
Technically, colored is not
Yes. Yes, I know, but still, just one. Because then you can pull the token card, and then that's just
What, model minority now?
I think there's plenty of color in this cast. When it comes to our personalities.
Well, if you put it that way, then yes, definitely. Except in the starting phases, when it's like this, and you're just like, well, I mean, he's starting his zealot, and he might think to cancel it. He's just starting it to not make sure there's no eBay block, I guess. And yeah. See, he canceled it, and he started this. So interesting. That is basically standard PVT. Where basically you're gonna put your pylon on your assimilator, your gateway in front, take the gas, start your cyber. You'll if you're in platinum or up, you'll start your zealot, and then cancel it as soon as you're sure that there is no eBay block. If you are in gold or under, don't bother starting that zealot. It's not worth the delay given the improbability of an eBay block. And if they do, then you start your zealot. But that's standard macroing Protoss. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's going to be a Twilight Council for stats. So he'll get some Blink Stalkers. Given the way stats played last game, I'm going to say that he's not going to go for an all-in, just some Blink pressure. But, I mean, I'm not well versed on stats. I haven't seen him play too much. What can you tell us about stats?
Very lesser known player. It's one of those ones that slip through the cracks. Getting up here.
Okay. I mean, he's known for being a good Protoss player, but he really only sticks to the Korean scene. So, as a result, like, there's not much we have on him.
It's kind of funny, there's not a lot of stats on stats.
Yeah. So Stats Scout is unsuccessful. He will be forced to scan. So that's always nice. It's like, okay, there's the 50 minerals that I'm costing you by killing your SCV, and there's the 270 that I'm costing you for the scan. More or less. Birds on wires. It's gonna be a robo and a couple gateways for stats. So yeah, I mean that's just standard macroing Protoss that wants to be able to put on a little bit of pressure. It doesn't mean that it can't be a gateway blink all in, as he could just get a observer and throw down like 4 more gateways right now. But I mean, he would really have to do it now. Well, actually, I think he has till the 8-minute mark at the latest. Like with all the different ways